Hello Internet, and welcome back to my Big Damn TV Geek vlog. If you've been following me in all of my various forms of TV rambling for a while, you know that I have a deep and abiding love for Gilmore Girls. It's one of the shows that jump-started my obsession with TV. Earlier this week, news broke that Netflix is apparently bringing the show back for 4 90-minute episodes, and I could not be more excited. Amy Sherman-Palladino is going to be writing all of them. The full main cast is supposedly attached. It's all very exciting, and I just wanted to make a quick video to share some of my thoughts and questions about this revival, because if I didn't, I might explode. I'm just going to jump right in and go rapid fire through some of the questions I have and things I'd love to see in this new incarnation of Gilmore Girls. Not to start things out on too much of a bummer, but one of the first things I thought of after I read the news is that the show is going to have to address Edward Herrmann's death. I can't see Amy Sherman-Palladino just sending Richard off on a business trip and being done with it, given everything she and the cast said at their ATX panel earlier this year about how much they loved him and how important they felt the Richard character was to the show. I kind of tend to think one of these 4 episodes, or maybe even the inciting incident for getting the gang back together, will be Richard's funeral. And just thinking about that makes me want to break down and sob. I'm sure it's going to be a difficult watch, but I also think it'll be a wonderful tribute to Ed Herrmann. The second thing I thought of is, oh my gosh, this means I get to find out what happened with Luke and Lorelai. This is the first couple I ever shipped in any kind of TV show. This is very important to me, you guys. Season 7, not so great. Lots of Christopher. We're not going to talk about it. I'm not over it. But the series finale hinted they might be getting back together. So I would love to think, and this is just me being hopelessly optimistic, that we'll see them in this new series happily married and completely settled into being a family, because I think that's exactly where Luke and Lorelai should be. Third thing I thought of right away is, what is Rory up to? The series finale showed us her having just graduated college, going off to take her first job, working for Barack Obama. Is she still doing politics? Has she moved on to be a journalist more like we anticipated she might be throughout the series? Has she been successful? And also, who may she be dating? Did she finally figure things out with Jess? Does she have somebody completely new? Are any of those other guys still hanging around? I think it could be really interesting to see where the show takes her as an adult, because we were just reaching her adulthood when the series ended, and now she's, 30 or whatever. It could be really interesting. On a very practical note, I also wonder who of the kind of supporting cast members they'll actually be able to get back to make these 4 episodes. Melissa McCarthy, for instance, is kind of a superstar now. Will she have the time or the desire to go back and play Suki? I don't know. And I also feel like the show wouldn't be the same without her. So fingers crossed. Ditto Liza Weil. She's maybe not Melissa McCarthy superstar level, but she does have a full-time gig on How to Get Away with Murder. This show can't exist without Paris. I need a Paris fix. So I'm hoping that the show can successfully gather the ensemble and get all the quirky characters of Stars Hollow back together again, because otherwise it just won't be Gilmore Girls. Another thing I am just dying to know is if this means we will finally get to find out Amy Sherman-Palladino's final 4 words. For the run of the show, and since it's ended, she's always said she knew exactly how she wanted the series to end, down to the final 4 words of the script. It's become this infamous thing in Gilmore fandom. Since she wasn't around for season 7, we did not get to see her ending. So does she still use it for this new season? Or with all the time that passed, is it even applicable anymore? It might not even make sense in the context of these mini-movies. So I'll be really interested to see if she drops those last 4 words on us, if she admits to using them, and what context they are in. I'm also crazy curious to see how Amy Sherman-Palladino incorporates the events of season 7. She's admitted she never watched it. She's caught a couple of reruns here and there and recognized dialogue that wasn't hers, but she's going to have to sit down and watch this year of her show that was made without her and decide what parts of it are worth carrying into this continuation, if any. Does she pull a Dan Harmon and call season 7 the gas leak year, like Harmon did with season 4 of Community? I don't know. I feel like completely ignoring everything that happened for an entire season of the show is not plausible in the Gilmore Girl universe like it was in Community. So I'm really interested to see how that's handled, and how much of it makes its way into these new episodes. So that's kind of what I've been thinking in the wake of this absolutely amazing news. I want to hear from you guys. Are you excited for more Gilmore Girls? The correct answer to that question is yes. Or do you wish the show would just stop at the end of season 7 and let the universe be? I don't know anybody who would think that. Season 7 was really bad. But, to each their own. What plot lines are you hoping Amy Sherman Palladino covers in these 4 mini movies? Let me know in the comments. As always, please like and share this video. Subscribe to my channel so you can keep on watching my vlogs. You can follow me on Twitter at BigDamnTVGeek, and there's a link to my Facebook page and the podcast I'm doing now in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.